Hello all. Here I'm going to show you how the two simulation work, and these two simulation you will be using during the extra bonus exam. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay. All right, so here is the screen. So I already send you these two link. Okay, so one link about work energy simulation and another link is for projectile motion simulation. Okay, so let me first go to the work energy simulation. All right, so it looks like this. So in the extra bonus, you have to use this thing. Or intro thing, I think intro. So let's go to intro. I think you have to use intro. Okay, so intro. Now, you need this box. So click on energy. So here you can see the kinetic energy, potential energy, thermal energy, and the total energy. Okay, so if you click here in the minus sign, it will go away, but we need it. So click here and keep it open. Okay, we also need grid. So click on grid and check the grid. You need the stick to path, you need path, you need speed. Okay, you don't need the pie chart, so don't use it. You need you will be working on this skateboard ramp. Okay, so here is the skateboard ramp you are going to use. Okay, so don't change to the gravity. So normally right now the gravity is 9.8. Okay, I don't check this, but it should be 9.8. Okay, so do not change the gravity. Okay, so if you change the gravity by accidentally, you have to restart it. Okay, so I have to restart because I changed it. Okay, so we should not change the gravity. All right, now the next thing is do not change for the first part. Do not change the friction. Okay, so friction should be none. Okay, also we need the grid, so grid. And then for the first part, we need to choose two masses. So here now it is 60 kilogram, but I put one mass is equal to 50 kilogram and another mass is equal to 100 kilogram. So for the 50 kilogram, drag it to 50. Okay, so now it is 50 kilogram. So if you want to change it, just drag it to 100 kilogram. Okay. So because 100 is the maximum, so just put in the maximum. But yeah, let me show for the 50 kilogram one first. Okay. Now use the slow instead of normal, using the slow motion thing. Okay, and also you see that even if you are slow, if you put it here, it's too fast to write down the speed and all other things. Okay, so use the pause. So this is the pause, and then use this. Okay, forward button. Okay, so now you see that if you go here, let me put at the height of 6 meters. So you see that the skater is now at 6 meters. Okay, so from here to here is 6 meters. Now it's in slow motion and we already pause it. So you see that now the speed here in the speedometer is 0 meter per second. So as it is moving, you see that let's say if you want to know what is the speed at 4 meter, let's say. So now it's about 4 meter. Okay, so you see that at 4 meter, it is her speed is 6.3 meter per second. Okay, but if you don't use this pause and forward button, then it goes quickly and it is difficult to record the numbers. Okay, so at 0 meter, so let's say So this is 0 meter, okay? So at 0 meter, you see that heart speed is 10.8 meter per second, okay? I mean at 0 meter height, okay, something like this. So you have to change the mass, and then at some point you have to use lot of friction, okay? And another thing is, so this is on the RAM. Another thing you have to check is the free fall. Okay, so let me put her here. So if I um, just drop her from that height, it is just, she's just in free fall, right? If there is no friction, she just free fall, right? So you see that in free fall how she's going. Okay, just dropping an object from some height. Okay, so that's basically it for this simulation. Okay, you have to uh, you have to use these things what you are going to use in the simulation. Okay, simulation during the extra bonus. Okay, there are many other things you don't need for the extra bonus. Okay, but yeah, you can play with it when you have time. Okay, so that's one thing. Now let me go to the other one. Okay, projectile motion simulation. So projectile motion simulation is this one. And again, for this one, we need to do, I think, lab. Okay, but intro and lab are very similar. Okay, so let me go to lab. Okay, so again, do not change anything here. Okay, do not use also the air resistance. Okay, so here is the initial speed, so you can change the initial speed of the cannon, and yeah, you have to change the initial speed and also the angle. Okay, so you can see that you need to do, I think, 25 and then 35 and then 25, 35 and then 45 and so on. So you have to do this experiment for several angle and several initial speed. Okay, and also you have to change these. Okay, so there are many things you can use as a cannonball. Okay, so you have to change this and test. Okay, all right. So how to fire it? If you want to fire it, you have to just click it here. Okay, now you see that it goes too far away, so you can use minus and plus, zoom in and zoom out button to make it small or big. Okay, so something like this. Okay, then another useful tools for this one is this one. So if you want to erase one of the track, so you can just click on the erase button and you see that it goes away. Okay, so fire, erase. Okay, fire. All right, now the next thing we may need is, okay, so you can change this target. Okay, so for example, now it is the target. Okay, so you can immediately know that the range from here to here is 32.6 meter. Okay, also you can use this tool. Okay, it will tell you exactly the same thing. Okay, so it's little different. Okay, for some reason it is 32.6 and it says 32.7. Maybe it's not exactly okay, so it should be at the center. Okay, so when it is at the center, it says exactly the same thing. Okay, now you see that it is the same thing. Okay, so but I would use this one. Okay, this tool. So this tool tells us that here the horizontal range, horizontal distance is 32, the vertical height is 0, and to go from here to here it needs 2.77 seconds. So yeah, you see that this tool tells you many things. Okay, so if you want to know what is the maximum height, so you can bring it to here in the green dot. So green dot means the maximum, so blue are some normal points, here green dot is the maximum height. Okay, so maximum height is 9.41. Okay, and this means the horizontal distance from this to the maximum height. Okay, so the horizontal distance from here to here is 16.35 meter. Okay, so this thing, and let's see, you may need to check sometime by checking the air resistance to see whether including air resistance, is there any change in the maximum height and the range or not. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so please watch it before you come to the lab, and if you have question you can email me. Okay, but it should be before the lab. Okay, all right, so good luck for the extra bonus, and I will see you tomorrow.